Nigga say I got a mom hairdo today. It's all good. I washed my hair, guys.
She got Indian in her family.
Somebody mama, man.
It's I am somebody mama.
Ain't that your mama? You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, yeah. But if it's a mom that niggas don't act like niggas putting their head.
I know.
You smoke?
A little bit.
Okay.
Really.
Okay. I was just gonna let you know if you want to, you can.
So y'all ready?
Ready?
Ready. What up, everybody? It's the girl T True, the motherfucking Breathe Easy podcast.
Somebody home.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm next?
Yes, you're next.
Usually you say, and we have, right?
Oh no, I quit.
She sound next.
Hi y'all, I'm Jess Aggressive, aka Green Eye Candy.
Green Eye Candy, bitch. And today we got a professional, y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, I'm Chrislyn. I'm the owner of Elle Digital Marketer Agency.
Oh.
And yeah, hey y'all.
And what's your IG?
Elle So Grand, ELLE So Grand.
Just like that.
So grand, right? So grand is what you're saying? Yes.
Yes.
I like that.
So we met before.
Yes.
We met in a little
After my
situation.
birthday. It was lit.
Yes.
It was a situation.
So what is it that your company does? What do you do?
So we do social media marketing and online marketing to increase businesses' digital performance. So basically, most of my clients, they own a business. It's either a storefront or a service-based business, and I just take their business, create new ideas for them. I do all of their content creation, their website, their bookings. I do a little bit of everything just to kind of alleviate the stress a business owner would have.
To do that all themselves.
Yes.
I know.
Because you need a team to run business. You need a team. It takes two.
Oh,
Now, when you're doing all that, do you send them like whatever your ideas are for their approval?
Right. Okay.
Or they kind of trust you.
Normally it's like monthly. So I do come up with a month content calendar basically. And first I have to get all the details from like my client. I need to know what's your vision, where are you trying to take it, what do you want to increase, what do you want to see more of, and then I kind of base it off of like what my client wants. It's because it's still their business,
right.
So I just take their vision and kind of add that marketing, that touch to it, make it more like
you have that creative mind.
Yes, to keep it flowing, and then after the month, like once you kind of tell me, so say for example your vision for this month is to increase your followers. So now I'm going to be creating content, sitting down, creating ideas. How can I get people to your page and then click that follow button?
Right.
So I'll create like a whole month calendar with flyers, reels, probably them going live, probably them doing new things.
And where do you post it? You have access to their page to post it?
So I'll have access to their page. In the contract, I'll have access to your page while you're in service with me. And basically, I'll have your times. You'll know when I'm posting. You'll know what's getting posted, and I'll send it to you before I post it for your approval.
Okay.
Just in case if you're like, hey, I don't really
like
that
why'd
angle.
You post that?
So, because I know like certain clients, they're like, well, I don't really like that angle. I need the other angle.
Yeah.
So I always send it to them before I post it, and then they give me the approval. We make the certain changes that needs to be changed, and then we go ahead and post it.
But what made you get into that? Like, that's a lot of, like you have, like, for me,
thinking.
I think, oh my God, it's so much thinking, and I'm tired. I don't want to post my own shit.
I love it.
So how do you do that?
So I graduated from Bethune-Cookman University.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Is that an HBCU?
Yes.
Hey.
So while I was
Are you like an alpha, beta, alpha, gem? Like, what is the thing called?
Oh, like in a sorority.
Sorority.
Yes.
Oh, hey. Delta is like this or something, right?
No.
Oh, that's Delta.
So I graduated from there, but when I was in school, I had an internship with NASCAR. So I was doing marketing and human resources, but then after college, I decided to do marketing with them. But then I'm like, y'all getting all my good ideas, flashing it up on the plaza, and
probably taking some of your ideas and acting like it's theirs.
Right. So you were marketing for NASCAR?
So yes, NASCAR has a plaza next to them called One Daytona.
Oh.
So it's like your regular plaza. It has different food options, different shops, different stores. So basically, like my plan, like my job was to basically bring customers to here?
Right.
How can I bring people here? So signage, flyers, getting new people to come in here. That was kind of like my job, and I would like see it all come to life, and it would be nice. But I'm like, okay, so where's my name?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I like my credit because I work really hard for my
Yeah.
items, and it really.
But
takes
that's
a
the
lot.
messed up thing about working for like corporations.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like you sign
Yeah.
your life away. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
the
you're working for
background,
us.
right.
This is your job, so that don't mean we're gonna
Right.
put your name
They
up
take
front.
all the credit,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah.
So then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this time, go back home, and I'm gonna start my own marketing agency, and that's basically what I just did.
Oh, nice.
Good.
I did not like that. Like,
Right.
Especially when the billboard and everything went up, and I was like, that's literally what I have in my PowerPoint.
Wow.
And it's like, I didn't get any credit for it.
Not
Like,
even
and
a bonus, a raise,
I know.
like
nothing.
profits from that.
Nothing.
They
But
should
would
be
you get in
getting-
trouble if you were to like post it and be like, "Hey, look, guys, my
See,
billboard."
I didn't even know. I didn't even try. Once I got that first feeling, I was like,
Yeah, he was out.
So what was? Did you have to sign like a compete contract, or like you couldn't move on to another business, or take their, or you know, something like that?
Not really.
No?
Because I really didn't even get that far into it. Like
Oh,
after, like
okay.
it was like 6 months full time, and I was
Oh,
out.
you were out.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I
You
didn't-
caught on quick.
Yeah.
Yes. When I did my internship, it was nice to get the experience
Right,
to
right.
definitely learn the different things that they use to probably make flyers, build websites.
Mhm.
Definitely gaining that knowledge. But once I kind of got a grasp of that, I was like,
Nope. I learned all I could learn, and it's time to move on.
And that's
yeah.
exactly what I did. So I left Daytona and I came back home and I just started my own business and went from
Okay.
there.
So, like, how did you start? Like, what was the process where you were like, okay, I'm gonna start this
Yeah.
business?
It's
Like,
actually really crazy. So I was always thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, I know I want to do it. I didn't really know because with marketing, it's kind of like, yes, you can have a plan, but it's still like the market. You
Right,
never
right.
kind of know. Like, so I can have a whole plan for somebody, but it may not work for
Right.
their Instagram.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just a little kind of nervous with it. But one day, my sister that I was with you guys, when I met you
Okay,
guys,
yeah.
Shoni, I went with her to do, she wanted me to be a makeup model. And the lady, she owned this nice venue. And it was like, oh, if you book her, it comes with decoration. It came with food. I'm like, I never heard about you. But
Right.
Right.
That's not good. And this
Right.
is a nice place.
Yeah.
So then she was my first client. I started with her.
Oh,
she
so hold
trusted
on.
me.
So you were critiquing the way she.
I was asking her questions like, so do you have an Instagram? Do you have a Facebook? Like, how do you?
And like her setup was so dope.
Yes,
You're like,
and,
how come more
like,
people don't know?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh, so you thought it was dope that she.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I love the
I,
idea.
I thought you meant like she was giving away too much.
No,
Oh,
because it was
okay.
like if you booked her face, say for like a baby shower or something, she had different packages where she'll do your decoration. She'll add food in there.
Oh,
Like, those
okay.
can be a
She's
part
a
of
party planner.
Yes,
Yeah.
on top of owning the venue. So I'm like,
Oh.
okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh, she owns the venue
Yeah.
And
too.
does everything. Wow.
She does everything, and like she does the cake, she'll do the food, like
But
anything.
how are her reviews? Does she put like
She
do
has,
people?
but at that time when I first met her, she really was just like word of mouth, basically. It was
Yeah.
just like if you knew her, you kind of like referrals, things
I-
like that.
I think I don't know if you've done this yet, but this is my big thing with dealing with social media, and then also it depends on the age group that you're dealing with, because I grew up not with social media.
Right.
So we did use word of mouth, but usually word of mouth was within the friends and
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
not from other people on the outside. Or we just looked at, we didn't have Google and all that stuff for
Mhm.
resources. So now that you have that with people that have their independent businesses on social media, I'm still very skeptical because there are a lot of scams.
Oh yeah.
Right.
There are a lot of like false products, and people are getting sick from certain things and stuff
yeah.
like that. So what I like to look for is like reviews.
Reviews,
Or I like to see their tags. Who's tagging them?
Yeah.
That's
And
the
who's
first thing
saying-
they
yeah.
go to. is going to the tag.
That's why when we go places, we tag
right.
other businesses,
Yeah.
and hopefully I think it saves in their pictures
Yeah,
on
they get it.
Instagram.
They get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's great when they repost too, because we're marketing together.
Together, right.
Exactly.
Yeah, social media
One
is
thing
totally different. It's
Yeah,
different
it
if you learn from it before it started,
Right.
and then how you have to transition or evolve into what it is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's always changing. Because
Yeah.
one song can be trending now, but on next week Tuesday, that song is.
So look at period period
I
Yeah.
know.
She
And
was
the
hot
thing
for
is-
like a good
Good
week,
week,
and
And,
then
like,
like,
and the
what's
thing
going?
is, she's making fun of us. She's making fun
Right.
of black women.
mhm.
And then us black people just made her more famous.
Yeah. I mean,
Off of
she
this
got
dumb
her
stuff.
15 minutes of fame, but
That
who's
was
talking
it.
about her now?
No,
Crickets.
it's still going. It's still going around.
Crickets.
It's still now the white people reading about it.
Right.
Oh, they just not catching.
They just
They
not
just
getting
not
it.
catching on.
Understand. So then, you were using that company as an example, that business owner. Like, give us an example of how you made her progress. Like, what's something that
So she also owns a daycare.
Oh, wow.
I took
She
more
do a
to the
independent woman? Get her on the
Yeah,
podcast.
we need her.
Miss Dorothy, I love her.
What's her
Um,
Instagram?
So she has two. So the 24-hour daycare, because it's 24 hours.
Oh, really?
wow.
Yes, it's called FCI.daycare, well, child care. Yes.
Oh, she's certified.
Yes,
She's certified.
CPR and all that.
And then the ballroom is called Grand Palace Ballroom.
Oh,
So those
where's
are
that at?
in
Location?
North Lauderdale. It's located in North Lauderdale.
Oh,
It's
okay.
right there on, well, the daycare's on Kimberly Street,
Mm-hmm.
and then the ballroom is right next to the Broward Meat Market.
The one on 81st.
Yeah, so in
Right
the
I
by your house?
think I've seen that.
Oh,
And
really?
it's like Grand Palace Ballroom. It's like a royal blue and gold.
Okay.
I think I've seen it.
Yes.
It's right next to a daycare.
Yes, it's another daycare. It's a
Oh.
daycare in that plaza too.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Oh,
know.
where the
My kids used to go to that
Really?
daycare. Yes.
Yes, that's where she is, and she
Wow.
has that section right next to daycare, and then she just purchased the other section that's right there by that Papa John's in front of the hooks.
Oh, you know what? I seen like a quinceañera or something
she's
going
done-
on
yeah,
there one time. I went to go
quinceañeras
get
and
some
things like
chicken wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
And I was in that plaza. Okay.
That's her over there.
So what have you done to make her more successful?
So I've increased her daycare. She has a waiting list now. Like you got, it's the whole waiting list for her daycare. For her ballroom, I was more of like business admin for her, so I just kind of kept her organized because she kind of felt like she was kind of like doing a lot of things at once, but she was.
Yeah.
So I kind of just kept it organized, let her know like, okay, this is where your bookings are gonna come in, this is when your consultation's gonna come in, here's how you're gonna go through your calendar and things like that. Because she's very old school. Like, she wants to be on the phone, but she's also like, just give me a paper calendar.
Yeah.
So I do paper calendars with her and everything. So with that, it's like we've been branching out to like schools now. When schools, the military ball, like last year, Coconut Creek asked her to do the military ball there. So that's where they have their
Wow.
military ball at.
Oh, sweet.
So I just been working on expanding her to just getting out of like, you know, your word of mouth. Let's start getting you contracted with schools. 'Cause
Right.
It's a really big ballroom.
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
To think of a contract with the school.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. I think more than
The typical.
Yeah,
See,
we're going
that's
big.
what you got that
We're
mind.
going
That's
big.
what you do.
See, but that's what you need, someone from this day and age.
Right.
Right.
To, for these old business owners, because I work for a company and sometimes the shops, like service shops, to get your
Mhm.
car fixed out, they would call in. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna email you. Oh no, we're gonna do credit card. No, I want a check. I'm like, a check? It still takes check. It is somewhere
Yeah.
out in Alabama
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
They're still taking checks. But yeah, some of them still
But
take
that's
checks.
hard.
They don't use
Yeah.
emails.
She does not.
Yeah.
I have to sign when she pays me, it's a check.
Really?
Yes, and it felt so different getting the check rather than like somebody like, you know, Zelle.
Cash out.
Cash App,
Yeah.
PayPal. She was like, she gives me my checks. I have to go to her to get my check for the
Okay.
month.
Wow.
Do
But
you have
she's
like
good.
an LLC, like you're branded?
I'm incorporated.
Incorporated?
Mhm, yes.
Okay.
We're
Good.
incorporated.
So did you ever get like someone comes to you for help and you're just like nah, I'm not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Really?
I like a little
Razzle
problem.
dazzle?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like to fix things up because
What if it's like sexual?
I'll still do it.
Like a
Yeah.
OnlyFans? Do people
I'll
promote
still-
OnlyFans?
I do brands, anything. So
Yeah.
people still do OnlyFans, but most of my clients, they're more like, okay, I have a business, but I kind of want to do a YouTube channel. Like, how can you help me start my YouTube channel?
Mhm.
Or I have a business, but I want to, like, I do nails, but I want to add like charms to the business. They're more working on like expanding their business. But I haven't really had somebody that came to me and I'm like, oh no, I don't think I want to do you.
Wow. All right. right.
I'm
So
always
what's
like
something that somebody could come to you with, and you'll probably be like,
No.
I don't know about this.
I
I don't know. Okay.
I always like being up for a challenge, so it's just like if it's something new, I'm like, oh, it's different, oh, it's new.
Yeah.
It's gonna get me out my comfort zone, and I always feel like when people come to me with businesses that I haven't worked with, it's like a different industry I can learn about,
Yeah.
a different industry I can get knowledge about. So it's
True.
like I really don't stop anybody from coming. Come on.
That's good. That's what's
So
up. Y'all
what-
hear that?
Have you looked at Breathe Easy's profile on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, so we need some more following, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And but you like I don't know if you watch our YouTube videos, but we support like even our posts and stuff. We support a lot of businesses.
Yes, you
in
guys
the
do.
area.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And tag.
Yes, and tag all the time.
Mhm.
But our phone, like it's even my personal one has gone up a little bit,
Yeah.
and the Breathe Easy one has gone up a little bit. But what's a pointer you can give us?
A pointer.
Just a quick like off the book.
I know one thing
A freebie.
I need to do
What?
is I need to post more. I know I don't post a lot.
But
I'll probably
see,
post like once a day.
People confuse being consistent with okay, I gotta post every day.
Right.
Yes.
But it's
yes.
be consistent with your algorithm. See, my algorithm, I can't post every day.
What's that algorithm?
Oh.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah. I always hear about that, but I
Your
never.
algorithm is basically what your Instagram brings in. How many followers? How many people are coming to your page? Are they liking it? Are they commenting? Are they just
Oh,
watching?
so that's a social media
It's-
term?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, algorithm.
Yes. So
You-
it's like,
we need to emphasize that at the bottom. We edit algorithm and the definition.
yes. So it's based on your algorithm. Like, so for me, if I post marketing every single day with my face on it, I'm probably gonna lose like 2 to 3 followers.
Because people are gonna be
Because
like,
they
I'm
don't
gonna see
see
this
that-
girl
yeah,
face
they,
every
Right,
day.
they don't
right.
want to see that.
People get annoyed. Yeah.
So it's like I'm
She's
consistent
so
with
right.
my
You are so
algorithm.
right.
So,
Yeah, you're
you have
right.
to just be consistent with your algorithm. A tip that I could give: no more horizontal videos. Go full screen. Because when you go horizontal, you leave dead space. And when you leave dead
Oh.
space, Instagram they're not gonna push it out. They're not gonna push it out to the explore page. They're not gonna push it out to the next person.
Oh, so like when the
They're
video
all-
has like the black and
Mhm.
at the top and the
and
bottom.
that's considered dead space.
Oh, because I like to see the view. So I'm like,
But if you go this way and like you zoom out, you're fine. Like record from the back camera. So
Huh?
go from the back camera and use the smallest one. You know how it's like 0.5,
Oh,
1,
yeah,
2.5.
yeah.
Zoom out to the 0.5 one where
Okay.
it's like the wide view.
Right.
But
Yeah.
still post it full screen. So it's, when it's on Instagram, they see.
The whole
the
thing
whole
and
thing
it doesn't
on their
have like the.
phone.
Oh.
So that matters.
why does that matter?
See, I don't ask questions about the market. I just go
Really?
with the market.
She just follows.
Yes, but
I thought nice and neat was more
then
like
if you realize, if I'm telling you, go post the video full screen and you'll see.
really
Okay.
okay.
I need to start
Good.
doing
po-
that.
Okay, good. No, you do that. I don't. And sometimes I'm like, oh, let's take it in more. I tell her that
Right.
because I'm like, dang, I want to see like all the corners. I want to get the whole
thing,
view.
yeah.
So-
But if you, the whole view on the app is this way to them.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
So it's like that's what Instagram. Anything that's more
I
eye
see what
catching,
you
they're
mean.
going to push out
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Yeah, I had did a little bit of research on that, and that's why I say I need to post more because and not even just post more. I need to interact more
Right.
because I'll go on
But
there
I see
and
you
I'm
interacting though. You have polls and stuff every day.
well,
I don't think she means like.
yeah, like that, but like on other people's stuff. Like I don't watch people's stories. Because like I've noticed whenever I watch somebody's stories, somebody
Okay.
DM me like
Yeah.
and nothing business wise, like dumb
You don't
shit like,
engage.
hey
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Engage.
They,
There
You
you go.
engage. That's what it is.
So I was doing
Okay.
a little bit of research and I seen that where it says like Instagram has this thing where it's like, okay, you'll post something, but if they don't see you engaging,
Mhm.
they'll think you're a bot.
That's why it's always good, like 15 to
Oh.
30 minutes before you post. Go watch a couple stories.
Right.
Go probably like tap somebody, like their
Oh,
comment
really?
or
Yeah.
something. Because now it's like, okay, you're getting more active on Instagram.
Right.
And then when you post, it's more likely to do better because
Right.
now it's like, she's not a bot just posting.
Right.
She's not like a scam just posting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, I noticed I usually get the same viewers, but I do, and
Mhm.
I interact on other people's page, and I message and stuff like that. But the people who started DMing, I just read it, leave them on red, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
So now we have the relationship. Okay, we just look at each other's shit.
Yeah.
We like it.
Right.
And we keep it moving. They know, okay, we're not interested.
It's like I try to do it, but it's just like a lot of times it's like while I'm working, that's when I'm posting.
Right.
So there'll be like I'll go on there, I'll post something, and then like I'm scrolling and shit, but I'm like, oh shit, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? So then I like put my phone down and I won't, even go back.
Right.
You know, so
That's why we need
Elle, the digital marketer.
Okay.
Come
For that
spice
help.
it up.
because even with me too, because like, well, I still have to learn the editing and stuff, but sometimes we are busy. Like
Very busy.
we're busy with our single mom life. We're busy with just working,
Right.
and then we try to go support too.
Yeah.
So that comes from our pockets that we're going to support. So by the time all the little stuff happens,
You don't want to sit down and
I don't
edit.
want to do it.
Yeah, and I do all that
Business.
myself. I do all the editing,
Yes.
everything by myself.
See?
So usually, like, we're doing this, you probably won't get the video for like 2 weeks.
But see, that's why I feel like
You
that's
know?
why people need a team. You
Yeah.
need somebody that's
Yeah.
gonna come in there. Okay, as you're recording, you have somebody that's bringing the videos.
Yeah.
Okay, here go your video. Go to the next one.
And
Go
it's
to
not
the
even,
next one.
and also because what we do for work, we're at a computer all day. We don't want to sit
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
I have to, and it
More
takes
to do that,
time
right,
because I'm not
it
even
does.
doing any real, like,
It's
big
mental,
editing.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just doing like simple, and it takes me like a couple of hours, and it's like sometimes my brain is just like, okay,
It's
it's
like
like
your
a break.
brain be like,
Yeah.
That's me.
Mhm.
That's me. But I feel like I have such a love for marketing and have such a love for like editing, creating videos that it's just like when I'm done with a video, it's like a
Right,
ooh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this
feel
my
like,
baby.
Yeah, like, look
Yeah.
what I created.
Yeah.
I get like excited and stuff. But during the process, I'm like frustrated. Like, say for example, like I don't get it right there on the beat, and you have
Yeah.
to sit there and get it. It's a lot, but I love the outcome of it, and I
Right.
love like when I produce like good numbers for my clients, and then tell them,
Yeah.
like, oh, I got like 3 bookings this week. I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, that's good. That's
For
what I
real.
want to
Yeah.
hear.
That's the
how
goal.
long have you been doing your business?
For a year and a half.
Oh,
That's
really?
it.
For a year and a
So
half.
how long did it take for you to get like a good, like a steady income from it? Like, what was your experience?
Well, my first like 6 months in business, it was really,
It was a
really
struggle.
good.
It was
Really?
It was crazy good.
Really?
It was really good. But then I realized it was good. Yes, I had clients coming in getting the highest package, but those weren't the people I really needed to be working with. Like, with my business, it's like you can't really half-ass your business and think I'm going to come in here and just make a miracle happen.
Right,
You need
right.
to be at least 110% dedicated because it makes my job harder. Because now I'm texting you like, hey, you going to send me some videos? So I can
Right,
post?
right.
But you
right.
texting me like, hey, we need to post. But I'm like, I'm
Right,
just not going to post
right.
anything on your page because now I'm
Yeah,
attached
they have to
it.
send you the material.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm not just posting anything. And I tell them, like, what needs to be posted. So if it's not in by a certain deadline, that song, that whole trend is over with. I have to
Yeah.
find you a whole new trend.
Right, right,
So
right.
it's like, when I had clients like that, and then 6 months they were seeing good results, but then the other 6 months they really weren't seeing, like, the conversion of their followers to clients. Because I'm like, you have me posting anything. And I
Right.
keep telling you I'm just not going to do
So
that.
they have to supply the content.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have packages where I can come create, like I can come in and record your content.
Mhm.
So it's either or. But most
What do you
of my
mean
clients,
record?
so like say for example, I have like a makeup artist. I'll go in and I will create all her content. I'll get her
Yeah.
angles. I'll come in with my staff and with my cameras and my microphones and everything,
Oh.
and like create her video and create her.
You
visual
actually
for her.
video too, or you
I have
hire
a
someone?
team.
Oh, you have a
It
team.
takes
Got it.
Oh, I was
Team,
about to
right.
say,
Team.
dang. I don't know. Maybe she's a woman of all trades.
It takes a team. At first I was, but then it
Do you
became
mind if I
very.
smoke?
No, yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I stopped.
It definitely took a team because when I first was doing it all by myself, it was like, no, like
Yeah,
this can't work.
yeah.
I can't record. I can't edit. I can't make flyers.
Right,
And so
right.
on top of that, still do business admin for people. It was a
Too
lot.
much.
So,
And I feel like that's when people start to get discouraged when
Yes.
it's like too much and they're just like,
and
I
that's
can't
kind
do
of how
this.
I was.
Yeah.
So, like my first 6 months, good, and then after that, I was like, everybody has to go. So I had like terminated all contracts. Like I
Oh,
couldn't do it. I
wow.
felt really bad, but I'm like, I know in order for me to grow, it has to be done.
Yeah.
So I did that, did a whole rebrand and everything. And at first it was definitely a struggle because I
Right.
like to have a certain target market. Like I'm just not going to just oh, I sell hair, like come with me. I'm like,
Right.
no, it's a partnership. It takes a team. So it's like if you're giving out bad vibes, we can't work.
Right.
It's not gonna happen because you're gonna clog my creativity.
Okay, so see, so there is something that you wouldn't. If somebody came to you
With
and they were
bad
just
vibes.
like, "Girl, this is what I want. This is what I want you to do, and I want it done by this date."
No,
You probably be like, "Okay, this is not gonna work."
It's not gonna work. It wouldn't work because now it's like you're just gonna clog me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just gonna be too much for me. I'm like, oh, hold up, we're a
There's gonna be
partnership.
problems.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem because at the end of the day, I'm still a person and I'm
Exactly.
still working on myself. So you have to still come
Right.
correct. So
Yeah.
you still gonna have to
Like,
come
bust
correct.
up.
Yeah,
What you
like
talking
wait
about?
a minute. But I feel like that would probably that'd probably be like my base, like the vibe. If the
Okay.
vibe is completely off and I can tell they're not 110% like wanting to do this with their business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And that's what
It's like
made
a
me
waste of
realize
time.
it. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
kind of how it feels. It's like a waste of time. Like you're doing all of this, but they're not really kind of
Mhm.
meeting you halfway
Mhm.
with it. So.
So what do you feel about like these stylists, hairstylists, makeup artists, or whatever, with all these like conditions where they're like, come with your hair washed and parted, braided already.
See, I don't know. I feel like me personally, with hairstylists, I just feel like if you're a hairstylist and you're a certified hairstylist, you need to be okay with that. Like that shouldn't matter if the person's natural, like
Right.
if the person didn't fully blow dry their hair out.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to charge extra for that,
Right.
Not a
that's,
problem.
That's what I feel too.
but don't come and say, oh, well, you need to be your hair needs to be permed in order for me to do your braids.
Yeah.
It's like you're not a hairstylist
Nope.
because you do who you want now. Like
Right.
I don't know.
Well, a lot of them like work from. Well, no, they don't work from home anymore. A lot of them have their own little
Little
spots.
suite, yeah.
But I don't know if they're all like certified or whatever the words used.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it
Yeah.
because it's like you're
But
in the suite.
there's so much competition. Like
It
I
is.
go to two girls that braid because they know how to braid my texture hair.
Right.
I can't just go to
Anybody,
anybody.
that's
Right.
me.
So I follow their rules, and sometimes like
yeah.
one of them, she mean, but I don't care because
Said
she does.
mean.
Yeah, she be real. Yeah, she be real mean, but I go because I
She
love.
does you love her word.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
say she's mean. She's just like strict.
A
or,
stickler.
What's the word? Like stern.
Stern,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
Like she's stuck in her way and she
Mhm.
wanted this way and this is the way it's gonna
Oh,
be.
see, I don't know. If you have too many, I'm just not gonna come.
Me neither. Me neither. Like I've seen some stuff where I'm like, what?
I'm just not.
You're
gonna
basically
come.
telling me to do my own hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I coming to you for? To just put some mousse on it?
Yeah, I'm like, I done did half the job for you. When it comes to,
Yeah.
like, blow
And then they be
drying.
charging $300-$400.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm
you're
like,
not
Or-
even doing nothing.
or it could be. Or it could be they just don't have the patience to deal with like people who's tender headed,
Yeah.
people who come in with some dirty ass hair. They
I
scalp is
understand,
all
like,
crazy.
basic rules
washed.
that I feel like, okay, yeah, please make sure your hair is
At
washed or
least
something
that.
if I don't provide the service.
Right.
But
But
I
then,
feel
like you said, if there are somebody does come in a dirty
Yeah.
head and you gotta wash your hair, okay, that's an extra
that's an
charge.
extra. Cause I remember when I used to get my hair done, I used to get like braids and plaits. The girl used to wash and
Mhm.
blow
Yeah.
dry. She used to do all
Right,
that
right.
and braid.
Mhm.
I used to be there all day, but
Right.
all that was done.
Yeah.
So I feel like times have definitely changed to where anybody is just doing hair if they
Mhm.
feel like they can lay the lace.
Yeah.
They're
Yup.
hairstylist.
Yup.
So,
But people going to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Because hair is a lot of, it's expensive getting your
Yes.
hair done.
No, yeah.
very.
Yeah, you got these hairdressers riding in pink Lamborghinis and shit.
No, for real. I mean,
Renting
especially
houses from Parkland.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I seen especially like some of those celebrity hairstylists. I'm talking about just like the install, not even to style it, just the
Just
install be
install
like
itself.
$500.
Yes, and they don't even be coming. It don't even be like a house call. It be like you gotta come to them. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't be doing all that.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I got a one person for hair and one person for braids. Cause
Yeah.
I done had too many bad experiences, and I'm like,
Yeah, so when you find a good,
I don't play about my hair, so
yeah.
it's like,
yeah, I can't tell when's the last time I got braids or let anybody like do
Really?
anything to my hair.
I've been going to her since for the past like 6 years.
Oh,
when I
that's
braids
so
my hair.
That's
I don't
good.
even switch up on her. She got growing hands.
You,
Yeah.
you
Works
promote
me.
for her?
Yes,
You do?
Oh,
I love her.
that's good.
Slate by K Doll.
Slate by Kato?
Yes.
Oh,
She
okay.
do ponytails. She do press out, trim. She the only person I let trim my hair.
Yeah,
Besides
okay.
my grandma. I don't know. If I'm like, between my grandma and her, those are the only two people that can cut anything on my head.
Yeah.
Not play.
So are you single?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. You have any children?
No.
Good.
No.
No, that's good.
Oh.
No.
Well, yeah, because you're doing your thing right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let yourself
that's
evolve,
good.
learn about
Right.
you.
That's
I don't
what
want to say
I'm
how old are you.
I'm 23. I just turned 23.
You're 23.
Oh.
I was gonna say at least 25.
That's what's
26.
up, girl.
everybody
You doing
says
your
that.
thing.
Yeah, because of your maturity.
Yeah.
Everyone says that, but no, I'm still.
So what pushed you to this like path that you followed? Like, did you have like how was your home life?
I don't know. My
If you don't mind
parents.
sharing.
My parents were like, I'm the only girl and I'm the youngest.
Mhm.
So like the people always felt like, okay, you're daddy's girl, you're gonna get spoiled. But it's like I had to work for every single thing, whether it was like me keeping straight A's or me doing what I'm supposed to do around the house. Like
Yeah.
my mom is like, okay, every Saturday you waking up and cleaning. You're not allowed to go nowhere
Until
until
it's
this house
done.
is clean. So I grew up like a little strict,
Okay.
but
Your dad was in the home.
yes.
Okay.
So I grew up in a 2-parent household. My dad was there, my mom was there. It was a little strict because, like, I'm the youngest. I'm the only girl. I couldn't go to all the phone
So
parties.
you had older brothers.
Yes, I have 3
Oh,
older brothers.
wow.
I have 3
You
older
couldn't
brothers.
do anything.
No.
Besides
Were
dad.
they like telling you and stuff?
No,
Oh.
no. Unless it was like something like, okay, Kristen, like, what? Like, why would you even sit up here?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. I was kinda
Were you a
like-
troublemaker? Like, were you mischievous?
A little bit,
A
cause you know
little
I lived in like a strict household a little bit. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
so you
let
wanna-
me go.
So that's usually how it is.
Yeah, like they wouldn't really let me go.
Like, you know how they say, like, the preacher's daughter is usually the worst?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I was always going little places. I'm like, hey, I'm going to the movies. Yeah, okay.
And-
Like, I'm going to
End up
a
somewhere
teen
else.
party or something. But once I got like older and stuff, and they realized, okay, like she gonna do her and she gonna go out to beat up her
Right.
own drum. I'm gonna leave her alone. They realized like, okay, I'm not gonna just be lazy and
Right.
just be
Right.
a couch potato. Like I'm still gonna go out and get what I need to get for
Right.
myself
Right.
and be like, you know, a successful woman. So after that, they kind of was just like, whatever. I'm gonna just let this girl do
Yeah.
her. I was like, because when I got to college, they thought they was still. I'm like, wait a minute now. I'm like 3 hours away. You calling my phone?
You got some
asking me where
freedom.
I'm at.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be asking me anything. I got straight A's. Like, please
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Right,
Like,
Yeah. But I think as parents, that's like their ultimate goal for their
Mhm.
kids is like they just want them to be successful.
Successful,
Like,
yeah.
you don't want them to be no bum. You don't want
Right.
like, especially your daughter. You don't want them to depending on no nigga.
Yeah,
like,
I think
yeah.
that's what it was. But
Mhm.
afterwards, I was like, I greatly appreciated it
Right.
because at first I was just like, why are y'all acting like this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm young, let me be free.
Right.
But I
As
really
all
appreciate it
kids.
because now it's like, okay, I can go out and do that stuff and be me, but I
Right.
know like, okay, it's a time where I'm more disciplined with it, where I know, okay, you gotta not go out, you need to sit down and do what you need to
Yeah.
do.
Right.
So it made me have more discipline,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and not just like, you know, just go, okay, I'll go with you, I'm gonna go there.
Right.
So I appreciated it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
So
good.
what do
learn
you
that.
feel? What do you feel would I don't know the word, not create like what kind of parenting do you feel makes like a more successful? I mean, I know it's different strokes for different folks, but
Right.
like what kind of parent do you think makes like more successful kids? Like a strict parent or a parent that's
More
just like,
relaxed.
all right, just do whatever.
More relaxed parent. Yeah.
I feel like it's a little bit of both. You gotta know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be too strict with it, where your child's not very open with you and
Yeah,
not very
and then
comfortable
rebel.
pumping, and
Coming
they
to
kind
you,
of
yeah.
rebel.
Mhm.
It's like luckily, like my mom, my dad was more like, okay, no, she can't go. My mom's like, no, just let her go.
Aw.
Like, it's not.
It's usually like
Yeah.
that.
So
though.
like I would like tell my mom, I'm like, hey, if you go ask him, maybe he'll let me go. So, I feel like it's a little bit of both because my mom knew when to turn it off and when to
Mhm.
turn it on. But my dad, he was like, you my only daughter, like you the youngest,
Right,
like, you're not
the
going
baby.
you're not going
Yeah.
far. Like, but my dad, it was more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like a balance because with my mom, it's more open with her. I know like, okay, I'm gonna go tell her this.
Yeah.
She gonna come help me out and make
Okay,
sure maybe
good.
I can go do it. But it took a lot of convincing. But he used to let me.
Did they
do
make
some-
you go with your brothers sometimes? Your brothers had to
No.
watch you?
No, only like a couple times. Like my brother will have to like be the chaperone if I go to the movies or something.
Oh my
Or
god,
if
how
I go to the
annoying.
park, like they will have to be there with me. I can't go by myself and stuff like that. But they didn't really have to be with me
Yeah.
a lot because I'm the youngest one. We're 5 years apart, so we really
Oh,
we
okay.
did a lot together. But as far
That's
as
a
like
big
going
difference.
out,
Yeah.
we really didn't do that much.
Mm.
Yeah.
What high school you went to?
I went to St. Thomas, and then
Oh.
took me out, and I graduated from Piper.
Oh, you went
From
to Piper?
Piper?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where my son goes now.
Really? He
Yeah.
likes it?
Yeah, he plays basketball.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
I
See,
actually
St.
love
Thomas,
it.
St. Thomas was not as well, I went to high school in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So St. Thomas was just a regular private school.
Right.
So now St. Thomas is all big and stuff.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
back in the day you can only play against private schools. Private
Right.
schools only play public schools,
Mhm.
and then whenever they merge. But yeah, St. Thomas is a big ass school. They
is.
recruit a lot of people from
It
there.
is.
Like
St.
sports.
Thomas, is that the one over there by Sawgrass?
No, the one in Fort Lauderdale, St. Thomas Aquinas.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
yeah.
Which one is that over by Sawgrass?
I think that's the St. Thomas University.
No,
Is that-
she's talking about American Heritage.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
You
you're right,
talking
you're right.
about-
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, yeah. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah, that's good. I'm like, wait a minute. By
Yeah,
Sawgrass.
American Heritage back in my day, there was all whites.
Mhm.
The only two black people there was my baby daddy and this
Damn, he went to American Heritage?
yeah, because we used
Wow.
to go to Highlands. You heard of Highlands Christian?
No.
In Deerfield. It's right next to Deerfield High School. Highlands Christian. He had his baby mama, his first baby mama. They were young, underage, and back then in Christian school, if you did anything outside of God's commandments, they kicked you out.
Right.
So they had sex. She got pregnant with his twins, and they were both going to Highlands. They kicked him out. She got to stay because she was a female,
Wow.
and she got to stay. And I don't want to give that information out, but anyway, she was a female, and then he got kicked out, so he had to go to a non-Christian school.
Right.
Because now all the Christian schools knew about it.
Yeah.
You're talking about Westminster, Highlands at the time. There was Fort Lauderdale Christian, there was Gold Coast Christian, and there was Broward Christian. And so he had to end up going to American Heritage was the lowest cost between Pinecrest and St. Thomas.
Yeah. Pinecrest, that's where my younger brother and sister, they went.
They went.
And Pinecrest is like from kindergarten to
Yeah, high
grade.
school. Yeah.
They're expensive.
They're really
Yeah, it's a tuition.
Yes,
Mhm.
and they're way more in St. Thomas.
Yeah, so it was
Way
just
more.
him and this other this Haitian girl named Sonia. I remember because I used to go to her house. She stayed in Lauderhill, where the big houses are,
Mhm.
on the other side of Lauderhill.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were the only two there. It was predominantly white.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
They
That's
have
crazy that he
changed.
turned out the way he
They
turned
changed,
out.
They have changed.
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy he turned out the way he turned out. To be like, to have grown up like that. Like I'm surprised. But that's what I never understood with like
And there was a
religious people sometimes. Like they're so judgmental.
Very.
Like, oh my
very.
God, like how are you a Christian
And
and
you
God
do
is
not
a forgiving
judge it.
God
I
and,
learned
and
that at 14 years old.
I get pregnant and you can't be here. Why not?
Help me or
Yeah.
something. That's what you think they'll do.
They
No.
just think, oh, it wasn't only that. If they found out you went to a movie, like that was rated R with curse words and sex or guns or violence, you got, I don't know if you got kicked out. I think you got suspended or in trouble.
It's so
Yeah.
dumb. And then they create these sneaky kids.
Yeah.
Because kids are gonna be kids. So
Kids,
it's just
yeah.
like, okay, all we
They're
gotta
gonna
do
be
is not get
curious.
caught.
Exactly. Well, it's crazy because I have 6 children. So my oldest is 25, and then so my 25, my 23, and my 19-year-old. I raised them different from how I raised these last 3 that are my
Right.
14, 11, and 12-year-old, 12 and 11-year-old. So I'm raising them totally different.
Yeah.
Because before you want to raise them with tradition, and you got to do this, and you got to do this first
It doesn't
before
work
you
like
get
that
to
anymore.
this point.
Right.
And now I can't do that because kids know so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Their
lot.
innocence is gone.
Yeah. And then you learn too, like, because like my parents are like, well, my mom is like old school. My dad was more like, my parents are like the opposite of yours.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was the strict one who would be like, no.
No.
And my dad would be like, oh, just let it go, And I feel like, I don't know. It's like back then it was like we didn't talk about sex,
Right.
like.
Yeah, parents.
It was just like, don't do it.
No.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, yeah, it was like that. Like, don't do it.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, okay, let me tell you why, or these are the things
Oh,
that can
yeah,
happen.
right.
It was just like, don't have sex. So it's just like you learn from like your friends. You talk to your friends,
Yeah.
they tell you the wrong things, you know. So it's like nowadays
Or
I
you
notice.
just find some fast ass nigga that just makes this move and you just
Right.
kinda,
Right, and then the peer pressure because
Yep.
it's just like your friends are all doing it, and
Right.
you're just like,
You
okay,
the only
like
one.
nobody really told you like the consequences, so you didn't know to be like,
Yeah.
girl, I ain't doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
They
But
just
then it's
said
like
don't do
now, it's like I'm so like open like with my son. My son
Yeah.
is about to be 16, and I'm like so open with him. Like I'll talk to him, I'll be like, all right, yeah. You know that you could do this, and you can still get an STD.
Right.
A girl could give you head. You could get, you know, like
Right.
and you're like, oh my God, mom, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Because if I don't tell you, they gonna tell
Right,
you.
and it's like
Or
he's
you gonna
open with
find
it
out
too.
for yourself.
Yeah,
He's
that's
open
my
with
son.
it too.
I'm like, do you watch porn? He's like, what is that? I'm like, don't ask me.
Right.
You know what porn
Nigga,
is.
you on Instagram? I know you seen that song
Right.
porn.
See it. I know you been in that bathroom for an hour. Listen to it.
For real.
It's almost time.
Yeah, but yeah, cause like my son is really open. Like he'll come in and ask me. He'll be like, Mom, can you get me some condoms?
Uh-oh.
I'm like, what you need condoms for? Protection.
Okay.
But, you
At
know,
least
just
at
like-
least you asking them.
At
not
least
just,
he'll come and tell me if something
Right.
does happen. He'll
Right.
be like, Mom, you know, it's not like some secretive type shit.
Right.
That's
You
nice.
gotta
Really
sneak
different.
and do it.
I think that's cute.
Yeah.
That
Hell yeah.
is.
See, I'm
I
like,
love being
"Oh."
open with my kids.
Yeah, like the
listen
first
to
time
their
he came
type
and
of
said-
music. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
I'd be a cool mom.
Damn
They'd be
right.
like, Mom, stop, turn it down, turn it down.
But at the
Right.
same time, I'm not gonna be like, oh, anything he come and say, I'm just gonna be like, yay. I'll still be like, no, like,
Right.
he'll come in. He asked me the other day. There was a, I think a football game or something at South Plantation, and he came and asked me at like 8:30. He was like, Mom, can I go to the football game? I'm like, no, it's 8:30.
You should have been going.
Yeah.
Right.
If you want me to go, you
Go,
should've
you
been like, come on, Mom. And I'm like, nope.
Nope.
It's too late.
That's how my parents
You
were.
still
Yeah.
16.
If you
You're
not
still
leave, if
right.
you didn't leave
Yeah.
before 9, you're not going.
I know my son wants to ride his bike across 441 down the Riverside to the mall to go see his friend. I was like, no, you're not doing that.
No.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you're a big black dude, ride on a bicycle.
Right.
No, because like it would be different. Like, okay, for example, I give him examples when I tell him no.
Right.
I say no, but you know why I'm saying no? Because the other day when I asked you to wash them dishes, you didn't get up and wash the dishes. Like little shit like that. Like if you're not gonna listen to me, you think you're gonna listen to me when I try to instruct you
right.
on how to be safe?
You
No,
gotta
you're not
give
gonna
to
listen
get,
to me.
you know?
So, and that's why today, I want to go to my friend's house. Nope, because you didn't get up and wash the dishes.
Yeah.
When I asked you to wash dishes.
Right.
So
So
that's what
hopefully they would think like,
They
all right,
trigger.
when she asked me to watch the
right.
I'm
let
gonna
me
get
just
up.
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
do it before I go
Right,
ask.
because I know I'm gonna want to do something this
That was
weekend.
me. I used to do it. But I would probably go ask her because I already knew. Did you
Yeah.
watch this? Is your room clean?
Yeah.
Is my bathroom
See,
clean?
that's good.
I'm like, let me just go ahead and knock it out.
Yep.
Nah, I
That's
didn't
what
do
you're
like
supposed
that.
to do. Yeah, I feel like that's
didn't do
what
I
you're
did
supposed
not
to do.
like it. I did not like getting told no. Like no. Do
That's
not
why I
say
used to have
love
my
me.
friends. Like I would have a friend that like my mom really, really liked, or you know,
Yeah,
just thought
okay,
like,
yeah,
oh,
those.
she's so lovely. So whenever it would be somebody, go ask her.
Yeah.
Because most
That's
likely
true.
she'll be like, all right, you know, she ain't gonna
Yeah,
tell my
that's
friend because she don't want my friends to know how mean she is.
Trying to play nice mom.
That's
Yeah.
true. You're always nicer to other people's kids.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
She's way nicer than all my other friends. I'm like, so where is all this?
Right.
going
Right.
on?
Yeah, I
And
know.
not even know. Sometimes they be the bad influence.
Yes,
Like,
I'm like, you don't even know
That's
what
true.
she's doing.
Find out
Like-
later on. It's just because we deal with you guys all the
right,
time.
Right.
So that's someone new, you know. We can't be
You're thinking
Yeah,
like,
we-
oh,
we can't
she's
be
harmless.
yeah, we can't be mean to them.
No, be the
I
real
see
you.
y'all every day. Get on my face. Go sit down
Be the
somewhere.
real
Right.
you.
Because that's how I'm gonna be. Let my son have any of his friends come and ask me anything. Nope.
Nope. They like, damn, come with me.
Yup.
But we definitely learned a lot about you.
Yes,
That's cool
thank
because
And
you.
marketing and stuff.
yeah,
Yes.
because we need some tips. We need to
I'm
learn
always
these
here for
things
tips.
or be able to use that.
Call
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, because we have like a business idea, something that we wanna start. But I kind of want to get it like
Oh.
what would you do if you have like a business idea? Is it copywritten or trademark? Like what do you do with
Is
your
it like
idea?
a slogan or is it like just the idea?
Just the idea.
copyright.
Okay.
Okay.
So we want to do that first, and then I'm definitely gonna come and holler at you.
Yeah.
So you can give us some pointers.
Snatching stuff.
Yeah.
Say, oh, I made it first. Like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm like, let me try to do this the right way.
Get it done the right way. So
Okay.
nobody can't come and take it from you and say, oh, I came up with that.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
no, you
So,
didn't.
all right, you ever heard of the poor man's copyright?
No.
All right, where they say, okay, say you wrote a song or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you don't have like money to go like really get it copywritten. They say that you can write the lyrics down, put it in an envelope, mail it to yourself, and never open it.
Oh.
Oh,
And
because
then
the
put the
stamps.
Right, and it's stamped, and then so if somebody does steal your song or something, you can be like,
no.
yeah, and it's not open, so
That's
they can
so-
know it's legit.
That must be some
Right.
bullshit. They
Yeah,
don't do
that's
that
like
now.
that's why they call it a poor man's copyright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
That's
What's your
cool.
IG again?
LE.
No,
Oh,
ELL.
ELL.
Wait, start over. Hold on. What is
Okay, ELLESO.
You shot that
Right there. So grand.
Yeah, I thought you already followed her.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
remember.
following her.
I do? Okay, well, I was for everyone.
From
I
that
knew.
night we met them.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember. Okay.
Yes.
Elle
That was
so
a long
grand.
night.
All right.
You're right. That was a crazy
That was a
night.
good
Oh
night,
my
though.
god. I'm talking about the end of the night. I was sleeping in
What?
the bar.
Oh, I was in my car for 2 hours. to
That
get
was
it
me.
out.
I was outside, sitting outside trying to get my life together. I'm like, what? I came here for one drink.
We were lit. It was so fun though.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it's always
So-
a good time.
Really quick, what about those people on IG that have like 10,000, 20,000 followers, but they have like 150 likes?
Or not even. Sometimes
Not
50
even, or
likes.
views. Like, what does that
10
mean?
views.
They're
They're buying followers.
They're either like buying followers, they're like shadow banned. They're just not posting good content.
Shadow ban is when you
Like they can have like a million. I feel like it's different because it's like with Beyonce. Like sometimes she may not post all the time, but when she posts,
Right.
it's still
A million,
crazy.
2 million views.
Yes.
But
yeah.
that's Beyonce.
Right. Right.
So it's just like for other people, it's
Like people are waiting for her to
right.
post
They're waiting
something.
for it,
Yeah.
and it could be like a picture of a shoe, and
Yeah.
people still gonna do it. But it's just like if you haven't posted in a while, you just post a picture of a shoe, they're gonna be like,
What the fuck is
yeah,
this?
what the like
Yeah.
what? They either A coming to unfollow you or B keep scrolling.
Yeah.
Like, it's just pointless. So it's either they're being inconsistent with their algorithm, or they're simply just buying followers.
Yeah.
And the followers are just.
I
buying.
think
But
a
people-
lot of like the like especially like our peers and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of them are buying followers.
Yeah, buying followers or.
But
going
people
through
know
it.
the trick, so then what's the point? Like people know what it is now.
Because you know what I've noticed, because like with the Breathe Easy page, I probably have like almost 800 followers now. When I had like 400 followers, people would not take me serious.
Right.
Like I'll reach out to somebody and be like, hey, I like what you're doing. I have a podcast, and they'll be like, oh, send me your page. I send them the page. I'll never hear a
From
response.
really in,
And I'm like,
yeah.
oh, because they're looking at my following. But I'm just like, that's so dumb, because some of
Right.
the people that they're going to with 10,000 followers, when you are they not looking at their content? Like, oh, you're just fucking with them because they got 10,000 followers and not even realizing that.
Right. You're not looking at their views
Yeah.
and
And
their
looking at their
likes.
content that's actually on the page, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's probably what it is. Buying
Mhm.
followers, or they're shadow banned, or they're simply just posting content that no one honestly likes.
All right, so what is that
Okay.
thing you ever see when somebody has like, they might have like 100 pictures or whatever,
Mhm.
and then they just like delete everything, and then they just have one picture up on their page. Like, why do they do that? I never understood.
I don't understand that.
I
'Cause
think they
see
just
people
want to
do
get
that.
rid of.
They want to get. I don't know if they like want to get rid of their old pictures and start posting
Mhm.
new ones. Like I'll do that with one of my like clients if like they have stuff on there that's just like, okay, girl, why are you posting
Right,
this?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll go delete those and clean the page up. But
Okay.
I wouldn't leave her with just one
Yeah,
picture and like no highlights. Like
Mhm.
absolutely not. Like
I see that a lot.
Oh, we don't have highlights. Do you have? We don't have highlights.
No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, we don't have highlights, so
I
people
think
can.
highlights are
They're important.
I think they're
Yeah,
important.
because that's at the top of your page. Yeah.
and that still counts as engagement.
True.
Oh,
true,
really?
true.
Yeah.
Even though it's not, we can't see the activity.
Even though you can't see the activity, it's still engagement because it's somebody coming onto your page and now clicking your highlights and tapping through it and looking.
Mhm.
And
yeah, but
even
how's that accounted for if they don't?
Even if, like, say for example, there's a poll and you post it in your thing, you can still, like, say for example, I was to go on your highlight and look at that poll, I can still click that poll and still vote.
Oh.
So it still counts as
oh, really?
engagement
Right.
Oh,
right.
okay.
to Instagram.
But
Instagram
my polls.
is really a weird.
It It is. All of them. TikTok, all
I
of
feel
that
like
shit.
TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, they're a little bit more lenient with their guidelines. Okay, like your typical, like no cursing, this, that,
Right.
doing all of that. Instagram, they have like.
They have a lot of
I
rules.
know. I got a comment banned one. Well, not banned, but I got a comment deleted one time. This guy posted a video of I think it was Brazil. And a guy was sitting in a chair, and like 3 girls like jumped on him. Like one jumped on him, and she's grinding on him. Then another girl ran and jumped on top of him, and another girl ran and jumped on him. And I was like, damn, they're worse than Jamaicans.
Right.
And they deleted my comment and was like, if you post something like this again, you're gonna get banned. And I was like, but you see all those videos of in Jamaica with them swinging these girls around, dropping them on the floor and shit.
They're weird. They're very weird. Because it's like certain things can either get your whole video deleted, they delete stories.
But there's so many like sexual and half naked stuff besides the OnlyFans, and they let that shit go.
Right.
There's an Instagram, I draw dicks.
Right.
And then I reposted their shit on my page because it was a nice ass penis. And then they gave me a warning, and I'm like, yo, this shit isn't mine.
But you know what I think sometimes? I think it's probably somebody that follows you that reported it.
That too.
Right?
That too.
Or maybe because I put the little water emoji coming up the head.
Maybe. But I think sometimes that's what it is. It's like somebody that follows you reports it.
It's a lot, because I have a client, she does
so I got a hater out there?
Probably.
And she gets... We have to go through banning a lot. Like, she's lost her Instagram. We had to go through the contact of Instagram. All because she probably didn't cover up. Like, she does waxes. So it's like, probably because she didn't cover up the vagina good enough. Or she didn't really put the leaf over the girl's thing. I'm like,
no way.
But it's a wax.
Right.
So it's like,
right.
It's weird, but she was probably like my toughest client because I had to sit and email Instagram, and they take like 2 or 3 weeks to reply to you. Like, it's not something that's like instantly.
What do you?
So
you have to ask them.
It was a lot.
Like appeal.
Yeah, you have to appeal them, like banning and explaining why and verifying yourself.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a long process, but sometimes she got it back, but they end up like deleting it like 3 months later, and we had to literally start a whole new Instagram.
Oh my god,
so,
that's crazy.
All because of like the small things. Like, Instagram is very picky, but if you were on TikTok, had no problems on TikTok.
Yeah.
But Instagram, they'll either delete it, ban it, and then I guess they got tired of us and we went on the page, and I'm like, I can't get in your page. Like, what's going on? I'm like, did you change your password? She was like, no, I ain't changed my password. So she went on it, and she was like, I can't get in. And then when she logged in, it was like, Instagram deleted it. If you want to appeal, you can click here. And I was just like,
oh dang, that's too
ridiculous.
much.
I'm like, I was so mad because it's like a lot of work went into that page, and I'm like, it's
so
fine.
That's that Mark Zuckerberg dude, ain't it?
Yes.
He controlled Facebook and Instagram and shit. Yeah.
I was so mad.
What's wrong with him? Let me
It's
chill
a
before he
business.
delete my shit.
Right? He hearing you.
Right? Oh, you want to talk shit? But yes, Elle so grand. This was very insightful. I hope y'all, took some notes and learned something, because I definitely did. And I'm definitely gonna start engaging more because I don't want y'all to think I don't be fucking with y'all. I just be busy.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
But once again, let everybody know where they can follow you.
ELLESOGRAND. Elle so grand. On Instagram and also grand everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
You do YouTube?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But I don't, me personally, no. But do I work on people's YouTube channels?
Oh,
Okay. No, me no. But I
No,
do like help people with their YouTube
With their
channels.
YouTube.
And
Oh,
everything,
okay.
So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, so we might be able to use you.
Definitely.
Hey, for real.
I'll be here.
Very informative.
Yes.
And who we got in this green dress?
Just aggressive.
Yes.
Nike. And y'all already know it's your girl T True. Breathe Easy Podcast. 2 times, 3 times. We out. Black.